morning, everyone. I hope you are doing absolutely amazing. And as you know, my goal is to create flexibility for you, but still keep you in the right place in your calorie deficit and the right macro count. Super important. But what I'm getting right now is a ton of pictures. Hey, Ange, can you add this to my plan? Hey, can you put this in your system so it goes in my plan? The thing about that, guys, that you don't understand, and I totally get it, is when you want me to spend the time putting, a certain brand of meat into the system, which takes time to enter all the nutritional label, get it in the system, then to go change that day, adding that meat means I have to recalculate your macros and calories for that day. So you're looking at anywhere from 15 minutes to a half hour, depending on how and where those macros and the nutritional label is. So it's going to end up costing you money. I don't mind doing it, but at the same time, I try my best to have you not pay for things. That's why we have the private keto group. And I want to show you today how you can do this on your own without hitting an exchange button. Now, first of all, let me just do the exchange on this pepperoni. So let's say you do not want pepperoni today. It's going to bring up an entire list of things, okay? So you're going to go down that list till you find something that you want. But what you're doing right now is so pick something from here. What I'm going to say is anything that has no fat, all fat trimmed off, don't pick that. Remember, I do many different plans. So in my system is a ton of different food. Some of it is not keto. If you're seeing fat-free, low-fat, trim all the fat, you know that's not for you. So don't select that. So you're going to hit a button and you're going to hit the exchange. And the beautiful thing is it's going to fix your macros for you. Okay, so that's one of the things. But because you're sending me specific items saying, hey, can you put this brand in? This is what I want to use. Let me show you what you can do and what you're looking for. So I have this salami. Okay, so let's look here. Now you can see this on your phone as well. There's a button, okay, so it's gonna look different than on my screen, but on your phone, there's a little arrow at the end of your food. Click that, and you're gonna have your nutritional label here. So what you're looking at for 3 pieces of pepperoni, is that right? Yeah, pepperoni. 120 calories, 4.5, 0 carbs, 10 fat. You have to find something that matches it. So if you look here, or at least darn close. So if you look at this salami, it's 130 calories, so that's good. 10 fat, that's good. 9 protein, little bit off. So 4 grams of protein off, not bad. If you're looking at something that is like 10, 15, 20 out of the question, okay? So you can simply make a decision without putting it, doing an exchange, because maybe this type of, let me show you what it is, maybe this type of pepperoni or salami, good grief, is not in your system in the exchange button, which you don't want to fool around with your macros. So you will know that, yeah, I can use that today for my snack. Now you can log if you choose. If you're going to get into continually changing this without using an exchange button, then 100% you will want to log, because I'll tell you, it gets away on you, and all of a sudden, instead of being at your recommended, let me go here, recommended 1,300 calories, you're all of a sudden at 14, and you don't have your wheel even close. Oh, this wheel's a little bit off. I didn't even notice that. 65, 28, and 7. Okay, this should be closer to 70, 25, and 5. This is just a test one. It's nobody's plan, just so you know. Now, it's not always going to be dead on, just so you guys know. You're good between, say, 68 and 72, 23 to 26. This one as close to 5 as possible. 6, 7's a tad bit high, but sometimes I will leave it that way when I'm designing, because I know what's in your plan and what the net carbs are. We do not work with net carbs. until you are fat adapted, meaning you're in ketosis for a long time, okay? Okay, now next. So I have a couple people that have sent me some sausages they want. All right, now I'm going to show you how, where are we here? That's not what I want. Oh yeah, okay. Let's take chicken breast. So let's say tonight you want sausage. You're probably not going to pick a day that has chicken breast because look, 5 ounces of chicken is 155, 32 grams of protein, 0 carbs, and 2 fat. Well, I wrote down the nutritional label of the sausage, and one sausage, which is 100 grams, okay, is 250 calories, 1 gram of carbs, and 14 grams of protein. So if you were to replace the chicken with this sausage, you're way off. Don't do it. So maybe you want to go and find a day. Let me just see where we have. Let's do a next day and see what we come to. Go to a dinner, because remember, you always have the choice to eat any day you want. Let me go here. No, that's a chicken day. Somebody's eating a pile of chicken. Hold on. Frankfurt, that'd be a good example, but I want something easier because not too many people have that in their days. Find something like, I would think salmon is going to be high. So here's the thing with sausages too, and why I recommend to just leave that sausage alone for a little while is because most sausages are very processed. And you want to get your body into a place. Okay, let's just use a pork chop. That's a good example. Let's use a pork chop just because you have less protein. Okay, so 4 ounces of pork chop is what's in the plan here. So that's 200 calories, 24 protein, 0 carbs, 10 fat. That's a bad example too, because here's the thing. With this sausage, it's 250 calories, 1 carb, 14 protein. How could we make that up? Okay, I have an idea. Let's always use an egg to help you increase that protein. Okay, so let's say you're going to grab this pork chop, you're going to go here, and you want to keep it as close to here as possible. So again, remember, we're working with one sausage is 250. So right here, 200, so we're off by 50, but we're also off by protein. So let's go with, you really don't have room here. Look at your carbs. You don't really have room to add a gram of carbs. No, you're not going to do a protein. This is our pork chop. See, interesting. It is the best just to use your exchange and stay within. Now, because it's a lifestyle, I'm always saying make sure to get and have what you want, which is extremely important. But remember, you're in the beginning stages. So first of all, get yourself to a good place. Do we not have salmon in this test? Hold on here. We gotta have salmon. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, let's use this one. This is good. Okay, so you've gone through your plan. You've looked, what is the closest? Well, I would say this 4 ounces of salmon is as close as you're going to get to looking at your exchange. So I'm going to pick the salmon day. I'm going to look, and I have 250 calories in this sausage. Check. I have 14 grams of protein. Okay, we're short 10. That's a little much. 16 grams of fat. There's 20 in the sausage, so not bad. So here's what I would recommend. The most important thing you do, guys, is stay true to your protein. Always get your protein in. So you're missing 10 grams of protein here, which can affect you, especially if you exercise. So what I'm going to suggest you do is you're looking at this going, okay, I'm going to have a sausage. For this protein, I'm going to suggest you substitute and use an egg white. okay? And that egg white, you can have 2 egg whites to get extra protein. And that way you're closer to your protein. You've added no carbs and you've added very few calories. Okay, so that's going to be your go-to. Egg whites with some salt. Well, actually, not everybody loves salt, and that's going to match that up. You're not ever going to get this perfect, but you need to stay within your macro count, and where you're looking is always down here. This is great. Now, of course, some of you are going to see 119 for protein, 125 because your calories are different. So that is your lesson today in how can you grab something, or maybe you're going out tonight, you can understand where your protein, fat, and macros come from. If you have questions, ask on this feed, okay?